If you're a first-time home buyer, you gotta watch this. Here are 4 tips to help you when you're buying your first property. Watch till the end as the last one may shock you. Shalom everyone, I'm Julia from Property Jubs, your go-to person for all things property. Please hit the like and subscribe button for more property tips or share this with someone who may find this useful. With so much information available on the internet, it can greatly educate you and overwhelm you. Because you're watching this video, know that you're in very good hands with your favorite realtor that cares. For your budget and financial preparation, you gotta set aside funds for your down payment, buyer's stamp duties, and other miscellaneous fees. The down payment, which is a minimum of 20% cash and or CPF if you're taking a HDB loan, or a minimum of 25%, out of which a minimum 5% is in cash and the rest can be from your CPF ordinary account if you're taking a bank loan. The buyer's stamp duty is payable within 14 days of exercise. This amount can be quite significant the more expensive the property gets. While you can use your CPF ordinary account to pay for the stamp duties, for private resale properties, payment needs to be made in cash first, then reimbursed from your CPF ordinary account upon completion of the purchase. Other miscellaneous fees such as legal fees and valuation fees will amount about $2,000 to $4,000. Once you've got the funds set aside, think about what your top priorities are when it comes to your property. Potential capital appreciation, location, size, layout, amenities. Remember, it's not just about what you need now, it's about what you need in the foreseeable future too. It's tempting to be on either side of the spectrum. On one end here, to flip the property in 3 years once the seller's stamp duty period is up. And right on the other end, to think that your first home will be your forever home. I met some young sellers who tell me that their first home will be their forever home, only to have their plans change a couple of years down the road and find difficulties in selling off their property at a good price due to the lease decay or inefficient layout of their homes despite being near to the MRT. While many agents will tell you that you just need to hold your property for 3 years before selling, it would be very beneficial to have a more mid-term view of about 3 to 5 years in the event of a market downturn. It's important to have a mid-term view of 3 to 5 years because plans may change. You may need a bigger space, or you may need to shift nearer to your parents' place or your kids' primary school. I know, it sounds really counterintuitive to think about exiting a property even before you buy it. So when you're buying your first home, you have to also think about who your future buyers are and where they'll come from. Whether are they HDB upgraders or first-time homeowners, as well as what their likely profile will be. A young family, condo downgraders, retirees who are right-sizing, singles, couples, investors. By understanding your future buyer's demand, affordability and preferences, you can calculate the potential for a good resale value down the road. Not many of us have the luxury of paying for our first home in full cash, so we need to take a mortgage loan. Ensure that the loan package that you take up is one which you'll be able to sustain if and when rates go up. Besides getting ready how much you need for the down payment of your property, you don't want to be caught off guard on how much it costs to stay in your property. If you're thinking of buying a condo in Singapore, make sure to factor in the quarterly fees that you'll need to pay and check out the management of both the sinking and maintenance fund, as this is a cash expenditure. Did you know there's a development in Springleaf whose monthly maintenance is $550 a month for a 2-bedroom unit? That's really expensive. If you want to buy a resale unit, having an agent to guide you in the process of asking the right questions will go a long way in shedding light on potentially hidden issues, allowing you to make an informed purchase in order to avoid unpleasant headaches in the future. This is so that your exit will be easier as well. And even if it's not, it is to ensure that you're not the first one to take the risk. And that's my purpose as an agent. I want to make sure that for all and any of my clients, their risk is as low as possible. In conclusion, if you're wondering whether it's safe to enter the property market now, please engage with your favorite agent to advise and assist you. If you currently own a property and are wondering how to exit, this involves proper timeline planning so that you don't incur high costs. Click on the link below in the description to contact me or send this to someone who may find this useful. I'll see you soon. Bye!